Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Libra. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. So I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation. But please do not make this story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're starting off the reading today with the Light Seer Tarot, and then we'll use the Radiant Rider-Waite to clarify, the Romance Angels, and then finish off the reading with the Soulmates and Separation, unspoken love messages. So let's get into this reading. Angels of Love and Light, we please have clear and concise messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please and thank you. Okay, cut up the deck for you now. Okay, first card out for you. We have the Five of Cups, okay. Three of Wands, the Sun, Page of Swords in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Three of Swords in reverse, interesting. Ace of Swords in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups in reverse, and we have the Fool with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Interesting. We do have Eight of Cups in reverse and the Death and Rebirth in reverse as well. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, maybe even a Gemini, potentially an Aries, and we do have strong Leo on the table as well. But you could have those placements strongly in your chart, or maybe your person does. But you could be dealing with a fellow air sign, a fire sign, a water sign, or potentially an earth sign as well, because everyone's pretty much here, guys. So let's get into this reading. Okay, Libra, so what I'm feeling for you guys is that there is someone who feels really awful because they most likely put you in a third party situation of sorts, okay? And I feel like they may have lied about a third party in the past. And I feel like you may have felt very betrayed by this person, stabbed in the back, very hurt. You had to go through a lot. I'm getting the sense of kind of lick your wounds, as it were. I feel like you've really needed to take this time to nourish yourselves, to find love within yourself. Rather than this person providing this love for you. I feel like you've had many sleepless nights, lots of insomnia, panic attacks, potentially nightmares, or maybe your person is going through this as of right now because you are now ready, most likely, to embark on a new journey in your life, to start afresh, to start anew, and potentially with new love with someone else, okay? And if it's not necessarily with someone else, I just feel like you have this new sense of confidence and newfound self-worth and self-love for yourself. And so therefore, you're just ready to kind of embark on the next chapter in your life, okay? Regardless of whether this person comes back into your life or not. I just feel like you're ready to turn your back on the past, on the third party, of having the sleepless nights, of crying endlessly, you know, crying over spilt milk basically. And I feel like you are just ready to move on forward, okay? And this could be in a completely new endeavour, could be to do with a new career direction, it could be to do with a new relationship potentially, a new business idea, new projects, you may be relocating, potentially I'm getting a sense of world travel here, guys, or you may be going to a foreign country, somewhere was nice and hot, potentially as well, guys. I feel like you are ready for a new soulmate in your life, or for someone who's a high level soulmate, or potentially your divine counterpart or twin flame if this is something that you're resonating with. But obviously everyone is different here, guys. Everyone's story is different. But what I'm feeling predominantly is this person from the past, they could be closing out an old painful chapter in their life as well, to do with a third party, to do with a karmic partner or a karmic ex. So potentially a baby mum or a baby daddy who they have children with. If that's not necessarily the case, then I feel like this person may be ending of a contract of sorts that could have some least sort of like legal implication towards it. And they've been caught in a lot of stress in relation to this other situation, and potentially they feel they've not been able to speak up to let you know of what's been going on until they close out this old connection or situation that they've got going on, until they're like free, as it were, to be able to open up and express to them, like to you, and express themselves fully to you about what it is that they're wanting in their life. And I feel like this person really wants you in their life. I feel like this person most likely took your kindness for weakness in the past, or potentially took you for granted. And I feel like you had to separate yourself from this person, like you were guided in some sort of way, you know, by following your intuition, that you may have had to turn your back on this person because they weren't necessarily ready to meet you, you know, with what you were offering in the past. I feel like you may have given this person a sense of unconditional love and friendship, and you deeply cared for this person, and you could really see the huge potential of what there was for this person and yourself, you know, what you could have together. And I feel like you may have just been bitterly disappointed because it didn't kind of come together in the way that you may have thought that it would have potentially have happened. I'm getting the sense that this person may have even, you know, given some sort of false promise to you, or they broke a promise, or they, I'm getting a sense, sold you a dream. Maybe they were very idealistic in the sense of, yeah, we can have a new start, it's going to be wonderful, I really want this with you. But I feel like this person wasn't necessarily ready for that. They could have potentially love bombed you in the past. I'm getting the sense that they do love you, or they did love you, but they just didn't really know what they were doing way back when. I feel like this person was very much in their ego, very much in their kind of pride. This person potentially was very used to casual connections and relationships. I'm getting the sense that they had a lot of false friends around them, like fair weather friends, and they realised that you were most likely the one genuine person that they could truly rely on and count on, and that you had this kind of pure spirit, as it were, and you were open and you were vulnerable and you were honest and you were genuine, and you kind of shone your light to this person, and they didn't follow suit. They didn't give you the transparency that you were asking for from this person. And I feel like now this person is really regretting it. They're really regretting it because they're potentially closing off a karmic cycle here of sorts, and they know that things aren't completed with you. They know that there's meant to be more to this connection with you. But I feel like as of right now, this person is just wallowing in self-pity as of right now, rather than making the changes to come forward towards you. It's like they know that they want to hold on to you and they want to hold on to this connection, but then at the same time, they have to do the inner work and the healing first before coming forward towards you. This person doesn't want to be separate from you, and potentially they are going through a separation elsewhere, a breakup, or even a divorce with someone else, potentially. If they weren't tied down in a long-term commitment with potentially a committed partner of sorts, so maybe even, you know, a long-term partner or a spouse of sorts, I feel like this person may have just, you know, had a lot of friends, as it were, who they may have had benefits with. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from this person. I feel like they may have ghosted you at one point, or they walked away, or maybe you felt like you had to walk away from this person because they weren't treating you properly in the past. But I feel like what this person genuinely wants is actual love, but they don't know how to go about it. And I feel like this person has been very much stuck in their ways in the past for a very long time, and they are trying to get themselves out of it, but they're unsure of how to do that. It's like it's like they kind of know what they got to do, but it's like they want to be given some sort of instruction manual. How do I kind of get myself out of this mess? Like, this person potentially has been in denial for a very long time that they hurt you, or that they've hurt other people in their life because of their childish ways or because of their behaviours. But I feel like the harsh light has been shown on this person, that if you have in fact started anew and gone off elsewhere in a completely different direction, and you know, this person doesn't have access to you the way that they may have done in the past, I feel like this has been a very hard and solid lesson for this person to learn, and I feel like they're really regretting the consequences of their actions. This person is most likely blocking themselves from coming forward towards you. They're holding themselves back because they know that they weren't transparent, but they're holding on to you as well. They're no longer confused about what they want in relation to the connection with you, and they most likely have options, or they had options, but they don't want any of those. They want you and them to start afresh in this new love together and embark on this brand new journey, and they want to take a chance on love with you. They realise that potentially they could be, you know, going through a breakup, a separation, a divorce from someone who they may have played happy families with, okay, but they weren't content. Like, the financial security, the stability was there, but there was no intimacy, there was no closeness, there wasn't really love there. It was just a sense of, you know, being somewhere because it felt comfortable, like this person didn't want to make the changes. And I'm just getting this overall impression that if they were to have you in their life, they would feel that, you know, you genuinely would be the one that made their house feel like a home. And they feel like they've missed out on a massive opportunity by not taking your cup of love in the past because of most likely their selfish ways. And because they may have not necessarily moved on forward in the connection before, they may have not put in any effort, they may have been disloyal. I'm getting the sense that potentially this person could have given off one impression but then did the complete opposite. So they may have been involved with quite a few karmic connections, or potentially this person was just fearful of change and fearful of commitment, and they had commitment issues. And I'm getting the impression that this person's been up in their head about you because something's been revealed to this person that they need to be on their way to you and to deliver some sort of truth that you're the one that genuinely makes them happy. You're the one that they should have this home with, this emotional fulfillment with. But they haven't spoken up to you about this. They haven't. They want to balance the connection between the two of you and bring harmony, and they want you and them to close an old cycle and begin anew. But this person is fearful that you may have already gone off. You may already have left. Or potentially, if this person is dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, they could have been dealing with someone who was unfaithful, you know, and they stayed where they were because they were comfortable, and they had too many kind of ties, as it were, with this person, potentially with a legal contract, potentially with finances, maybe even children. So they kind of stayed where they were. Potentially, this karmic partner or the karmic ex, if this is something that resonates, may have try to revive a connection with your love interest, like after something was found out, maybe a scandal was found out, or someone had lied, or they had lied, or what have you, and then try to reconcile with this person, you know, let's kind of move away together, let's go on holiday, let's see if we can, you know, bring it back to life. But it's all a lie. Like, it's just caused a load more hassle rather than anything else. Like, I feel like the true authenticity wasn't necessarily there, and like your person may have, you know, fell for it, or they listened to poor advice from other people saying to them, look, you know, you should hold on to this other connection with this karmic partner or this karmic ex. I know that you're genuinely not that happy there, but I feel like it may be worth giving it another go because you have this and this, you know, tied with this person. And I feel like in the grander scheme of things, like your person has more than anything wanted to come back to you and wanted to end this other situation. But now they feel like, you know, your ships are coming in and, you know, the ships are about to dock and you're about to get on this boat. And is this person going to turn up in time to get on that boat with you? Or are they going to watch you get onto the boat and you've already sailed away into the distance and they're going to watch you from afar? I'm getting here as well. Look, we have 3, 3, 3. With the 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Swords in reverse. 3, 3, 3 or 33. So you could be seeing those numbers, or your person is, or it potentially might be worth looking up, guys. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at the Radiant Rider-Waite and clarify the Sun on the table. This person wants to bring harmony with you. They want to bring in balance. They want to find stable ground with you. They want to build on stable ground. It's interesting to me because I'm getting this indication that this person, they may have already been tied up with someone, and then they met you, or they've known you for a very long time and you kind of came back into their life, and it was a sense of like love at first sight, and they've had growing feelings for you, but they didn't know what to do, so they just potentially, you know, did nothing with your connection because they weren't sure what to do, or maybe they thought it made logical sense to kind of be where they were and to kind of cut you off. But I feel like this person probably owes you an explanation or an apology or something, but they didn't do that. They didn't provide that. And I feel like this person may have breadcrumbed you here with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, you know, and they were meant to communicate with you or travel to see you, but apparently they didn't do that. Or they may have said that they were going to do that, you know, and do right by you, but may have cancelled last minute. I feel as well as like this person, they may have played mind games with you in the past. They were relatively cold, or maybe they went cold and distant, and you could have been very used to this person being very warm, very loving, very, very charming. You know, you had a solid friendship with this person in the past, or something just seemed to have changed. Like there was a dynamic change. You maybe haven't seen each other in a little while, and then this person went cold and distant and it didn't seem like them, or there was just something about them that you couldn't quite get. I feel like you were really disappointed with whatever news. Disappointed that you may have not had the opportunity to have this new beginning in the past with this person with the Fool. You could be dealing with an Aries. I mean, we are in Aries season, so potentially this person may bring something to light to you in Aries season. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Maybe they're going to say to you that they've let go of another person or a situation here. And yeah, look at that as I say that. And they love you with the King of Cups. Potentially they may say to you that they were married or that they were in a solid commitment elsewhere, but they also kind of, you know, had their cake and eat it too, potentially with other connections. So I feel like this person didn't really necessarily like know what they genuinely wanted for themselves, and because they weren't honest and truthful to themselves, it led them to be, you know, dishonest with other people and selfish here with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And so therefore they may have just given off this impression that they were very lazy. They didn't want to put in any effort in. This person was always consumed elsewhere with other people, places and things. And that they were relatively self-absorbed. And I feel like potentially you may have felt very let down by this person. You know, you wanted to collaborate with them, but I feel like you didn't get that kind of wish, as it were. Look at that, 3, 3, 3, 3. So you could be seeing 33, 33. That could be something for you guys. Yeah, look at that. The Devil in reverse. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or maybe this person is leaving a Capricorn, or potentially they're just moving on from an old kind of toxic cycle in their life. They're motivated to change things now because they feel like they are genuinely missing out on an opportunity to be with you. And look at that, with the 9 of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person's kind of suspicions of you leaving whatever isn't serving you and moving on elsewhere is getting the best of them. Yeah, look at that, because you and them aren't seeing eye to eye, and you may have just gone off onto a brand new journey here with the world and not interested in getting tied down with this person because of what happened in the past. And they're dwelling on their actions here with Judgment in reverse. They're overthinking everything, but they're dwelling on the past. And I feel like this is someone's karma. So why is the Sun here, please? This Leo energy for Libra. Wow. Let's try that again, sorry. 1 second. I just feel like the cards are a little bit stuck. This person, more than anything, wants to reunite with you. But they're sad because they know that they have to make significant changes first. Why is the Sun here for Libra, please? King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, look at that. You wanted a union or reunion with this person, but they kept you at arm's length. They didn't have the follow through. I'm getting that sense of broken promises. This person may have been very materialistic in the past, very superficial. It was all about their reputation and status, and potentially they may have thought that you, you know, may have not provided them with very much. You know, maybe they thought that you weren't worthy of their time or their attention or anything else. Maybe this person was quite, you know, up themselves in the past. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I feel like this person, I'm getting money makes the world go round. I'm getting the sense of Ebenezer Scrooge here. You know, from A Christmas Carol, you know, someone who's very much into their money and they get the visits of the 3 Christmas ghosts, and then they have to change. And I feel like they had to learn a lesson here, and they missed out on potentially this kind of loving home environment with you here with the 4 of Wands. You could be dealing with a divine counterpart here with that 1111 card. A strong soulmate tie potentially, but this person wasn't fully in their power. Oh my gosh, with the world. Yeah. I feel like this indication that you knew you were meant to have the world with this person. You were meant to have this union. There was a sacred contract between the 2 of you. Oh my gosh, look at that with the 2 of Cups. This is a power couple. This is, you know, a spiritual connection. This is divine counterparts. This is true love. This is what you knew and felt in your heart of hearts that this was meant to be, but potentially you had to drop this person because they weren't showing up in the past as their true authentic selves. Wow, you knew that they needed to do some healing, but also you had to do healing as well because they didn't invest in the connection. So you had to move yourself forward, but you haven't been able to mentally kind of check out away from them, and you've been very hurt. It's taken you a long time to get to where you've got to. I really feel like I'm talking to someone who could be dealing with their a very strong soulmate connection, or maybe even divine counterpart here, guys. Twin flame. Page of Wands. Let's get a few more cards out on the table and then we'll talk about this. Why is the Sun here? Thank you. 9 of Cups. Yeah. Oh, okay. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you really wanted to move on forward in this love with this person. You are hoping for good news from them, but they didn't give you the good news. Yeah. 5 of Swords as a block. What else here? Oh my gosh, look at that, 8 of Cups. Yeah, this person walked away. They went ghost. They went quiet. They had a lot in their head. Maybe they tried to get you to battle it out with whoever else they were dealing with. They could have been relatively egotistical, guys. And you were like, well, no, I'm not going to battle out with this. I'm not going to fight for the competition to get to you. So you decided to move on. Yeah, you saw the bigger picture with the Hangman. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You have it strongly in your chart. 8 of Swords now upright as well. What else here, please? The Sun for Libra. The Emperor. See, look at that. You knew who this person was to you. That Aries energy. You knew that you were meant to have the whole entire world with this person. You could be dealing with a divine masculine here. And that's why you felt trapped and stuck, because you are hoping for this dream come true, this wish fulfillment for this person to pursue this love with you. But I feel like you kind of had this losing battle with this person. You weren't going to win. It wasn't a fair fight with however they treated you in the past. So therefore you had to move on. And this was very difficult. Like, you've been up in your head about it ever since. What's going on for Libra? One more for that Sun card. Yeah, that... Wow. The Temperance, look at that. Sagittarius energy with the Queen of Wands. Gosh, guys. Yeah. I'm getting that song, Try Again by Aaliyah. Dust yourself off and try again. That's what you did. Dust yourself off and tried again. And you held yourself back from this person and tried to rebuild on your own self-worth and confidence. You picked yourself up and tried again. And look at that. And because you've done the healing, because you've been focusing on yourself, I feel like goodness is coming in for you. We got another 3 here, guys. You're getting reborn into something. You're transitioning out of a very painful chapter of your life, and you're getting ready to celebrate with blessings on blessings coming in for you. And this person's going to be watching you from afar. Look at that with the Page of Swords. This person wasn't really looking at you in the past, but they can't not look at you anymore. Other people are going to be talking about you, but they can't speak up to you now, because you're not going to tolerate any lies. You're closed an old part of this old cycle with this person. You know, you knew that you were meant to have more, but potentially they've missed out on the boat. They missed out. But it will be down to you. This person is now seeing the bigger picture, that they are meant to come forward towards you, but now they're battling their own sense of self-esteem and self-worth issues. You know, are they worthy enough or feel worthy enough to come forward towards you and do right, and actually to balance the scales with you, and to create some sort of peace, because they genuinely want peace and they know that you are only wanting of peace. And so now they have to approach you in a completely different way, because you've changed and transformed so much, to the point now where this person is not even able to comprehend on how to come forward towards you. This person is frustrated with themselves because they feel like you have new love coming in with lots of other different suitors who are finding you very interesting and want to have more with you. And I'm getting this overall impression that if this person doesn't step up to the plate to be your emperor, then there could potentially be a replacement. Did they really learn their lessons from the past? And I feel like this person is getting tested in relation to this. This person knows that you're not going to suffer fools gladly. They know that you'll set your boundaries. They know that other people are wanting to be in your life. You know, that they're going to have to probably fight for your attention now because you're very independent. You're going to be very direct with this person if they come into contact with you and try to kind of sweep you off your feet and all of that and all the niceties that come with that. You know, it's not like you're wanting to cause an argument with this person, and you will hear them out most likely. But I'm getting the overall impression that they really did hurt you and you've had to do a lot to change your life. But this person has to really put in the work to show you that they are trustworthy, that they are loyal, that they are dependable, that they are someone you can count on, that it's safe for you to embrace in this love with this person, because most likely in the past it was, you know, all about themselves and whatever they could get out from other people, places and things, and potentially they may have been dealing with someone like that, and you know, they got it kind of shown back to them that that's how they treated you, and it's not been very nice. So therefore they've been up in their head about it and going, well, oh gosh, I really did hurt my person. I really did hurt my Libra. So, well, what do I do now? I feel like this person's incredibly protective of you. It's interesting. It's like they really don't want anyone else to come forward towards you, obviously. But, you know, you sitting here as potentially the Queen of Wands, you know, going out with your mates and everything, all eyes are on you, you know, and they have the red light in front of them. They're blocked in coming forward towards you, so all they can do is kind of look at you and see that you are living your best life, basically, and you know, they're in the dark, they're in the shadows watching you, realising that they most likely took advantage and they made a massive mistake, and potentially you could have new love coming in as someone who was wanting to offer you proper commitment, and they feel stuck where they are. Unless they change their beliefs, unless they swallow their pride, unless they, you know, figure themselves out, get it together and come forward towards you, because, you know, you are deserving of someone who is going to treat you on an equal footing. And this person knows that they didn't do that before. So yeah, you could be genuinely seeing lots of threes, guys, or potentially your person is seeing threes. But this person was very cold in the past, very distant. They had their guard up. You may have been very friendly, very warm, you know, very open. You would, you know, say to this person, yeah, look, you know, I'm attracted to you. I find you, you know, lovely to be around and everything else. But, you know, they didn't show, they weren't the same. I feel like the sense of being one way and showing one thing and then doing another type. Not in a sense completely manipulative, but I feel like this person wanted to control the narrative of the connection between the two of you. And then when it's that realization that they couldn't, because you had got, I'm getting too strong, you weren't one to be messed with anymore, because you had the courage and the confidence to walk away or emotionally check out away from this person and become self-sufficient and independent and free and single, as it were, and focus on your own self. I feel like that's what really kind of shocked this person, because potentially they may have thought that you would never walk away from them regardless of how they treated you. And obviously everyone's story is different here, guys, so obviously please just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But we're going to look into the romance angels now. Look at that passion. This person's very passionate, very fired up about the idea of you and them coming together. You may live at a distance from this person. There could be a sense of overseas, or you may live in two separate countries. Potentially there's just a long distance connection between the two of you. Obviously that could resonate for a few people here, guys, but this person wants to move forward with you and they want growth in the connection with you, and I feel like they're very willing to travel, but it'll be down to you about what you do with this connection or with this situation or with this person. Okay, so let's look into the romance angels anyway, guys, and see what we can get for you today. If you are enjoying this reading, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment, I greatly appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. And if you do enjoy this reading, please hit that like button, as it makes a massive difference with the channel and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. And if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link now available in the description box as well. So thank you so much to those who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you very, very much. And also to those of you, even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share and subscribe, leave us a comment. That is also a great way to help support us in every way possible. So thank you very much, guys. Okay. But this person, if they try to reconcile with you, and they most likely will do, they're absolutely bricking it. I'm not going to lie. They're bricking it, because they're going to have to walk back to you with their tail between their legs pretty much. And they most likely left in the sense of because there was potentially a third party, or they had these feelings for you and they preempted that you were going to leave because they may have given off the impression to you that you weren't worthy enough or you weren't good enough, but you were actually more than good enough for this person and they didn't feel generally worthy of you. So they were potentially a bit of a coward in the past and acted in a relatively childish way. I feel like this person's had to have some considerate time apart from you in this separation to have this sense of appreciation for you. But this person wants to reach out They want to reach out, they want to communicate with you, they want to have fun with you, they want this new kind of romance and love with you. They know that you're getting a lot of attention from other people, definitely from, you know, the opposite sex. Obviously it could be same-sex guys as well, as I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, okay? But this person wants to heal things with you. They're hoping that you can kind of bury the hatchet, as it were, with whatever happened in the past, but I feel like it may be relatively difficult, it may be challenging. I'm getting a sense of an awkward heart-to-heart with one another. It's like you're going to most likely let this person do all the talking. What can we get here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, please. The Romance Angels, thank you. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah, this person's absolutely going to come forward and put in the work now. They didn't in the past, and they know that they didn't, and the reason why your connection is at the way that it is because this person, you know, didn't do right by you. It takes two to tango. You know, you can't just have one person doing all the work when it comes to not necessarily just romantic connections, but all connections of sorts, you know. Woo. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Let your friends help you. Ask for support and ask for and accept support from others. Yeah, so potentially you may be discussing with close friends what you do with this particular connection, if you to do anything, if you're not to do anything, you know, you feel it between the two of you. Do you make the effort? Do you not make the effort? Do you free yourself from this person? Do you let them come to you? Do you move on? Do you do nothing? You may be in a bit of debate about that. What else here, please, for Libra? Oh, thank you. Free yourself. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's time to take back control of your life. Deception. Interesting how that came out reverse. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah, they may have been in denial about the chemistry between the two of you, but the mask is coming off. They're going to show you. They're going to show you how they feel about you. But you freed yourself from this person because they weren't open and honest. Yeah, this person really may have wanted to control the narrative between the two of you here with that let go of control issues. This person is going to reveal to you how they genuinely feel. And this may be a bit of an eye-opener. Potentially they're going to let you know that they had this, thought that they had this sense of chemistry and passion with these other people or this other person, potentially if they're dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex. But it was all false. It wasn't real. You know, it wasn't anything much there. It kind of all fizzled out. It may have been very exciting at one point, but then it was like bleh, you know. Bland. I'm getting bland. Oh wow, okay, I'm getting that they didn't have the sauce. I'm getting that song, I've got the sauce. I've got the sauce, yeah. So maybe this person realises you're the one that had the sauce and they as other people didn't. And now, well, yeah, you do have the sauce because look at you with the Queen of Wands. I mean, guys. I'm really getting a sense of you've leveled up. You've had a glow up or done something. Soulmate, wow. Yes, this is your soulmate. So you recognise that this person is your soulmate. But also I feel like there are other soulmates coming in for you as well. Look at that. Look at that unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. So you may be deciphering of like, well, is this person from the past? Was it unrequited love? You know, if they come back into my life, are they going to, you know, try to pull the wool over my eyes again? Is it going to be a repeat from the past? Is it going to be the same thing? Yeah, this person didn't show you the passion in the past, but they felt it, they felt the connection, and now they're trying to get their friends to come forward to help them, so you and them could come together to get to know each other, to rekindle, to flirt. Yeah, this person may have shown you how genuinely serious they were about you in the past. I feel like this person sees you as a long-term partner, or potentially they're fed up in the sense of having these kind of connections with these other people who they thought that they were soulmates. like they got on really well, but there wasn't the real love there. The love was between you and them. I'm getting a sense that let your friends help you as well. Maybe even your person, if they're getting more tapped in spiritually or following their intuition more about coming forward towards you, they could be guided that, you know, that you are in fact their soulmate, and that in order for you and them to re-spark something or rekindle the connection, they need to break free of their deceptive ways in the past. And I feel like they have to be open and honest and genuine with you, because there is the natural chemistry between the two of you. There's the natural flame, the natural spark, and it doesn't have to be forced or coerced in any way. Maybe your person tried to, with other connections, kind of, you know, get things going in other situations, but it just wasn't the same. But with you, it's just completely natural. And this person may be opening up their eyes to this recognition of going, wow, okay, there was something there underlying the whole entire time. So lots of different messages, guys. So obviously, please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. We're going to close off the reading with the Soulmates in Separation, unspoken love messages, and see what your love interest would like to say to you, or what you would like to say to them. So obviously we do have cross watchers, welcome. So hey guys, I hope you're okay. Also, this could be if you've had no contact, little contact, or if you are in communication, then it could be a little bit sporadic as of right now. So here, there and everywhere. But yeah, you've got lots of people who are very interested in you with that Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups. Like, people are very much wanting to, you know, have new love with you. People from the past wanting to reconcile, to have a reunion. You know, I'm even getting the sense that you could have someone in your friendship, you know, circle, as it were, who may kind of make themselves known to you. They've had their keen eye on you for a little while, but they haven't spoken up about their feelings for you. I'm just getting the sense that you're feeling so much more like whole and happy within yourself. Like, you're very grateful for this new beginning in your life. Like, you're embracing life. Like, you know, I don't know why that's coming through. Sun's out, guns out. So, like, you may be getting ready kind of for your beach body, as it were. Like, you know, that type of thing. Yeah. So let's get into this. Allow me to work on me so that I can work on us. Well, I feel like you've given this person ample amount of time to do that, but I feel like they could be asking you to be a little bit more patient, which could be relatively frustrating. I totally get it. What else? Hurting you was not the plan. So if they were deceptive, they felt the chemistry, but they may have not wanted to hurt you. Oh my gosh, look at that. Hurting you hurt me even more. Look at these cards, they're different. They're similar but different. So potentially you could be mirroring each other right now. Yeah. What else here for Libra? Maybe you both hurt each other in some sort of way. Not to say that two wrongs make a right, but I feel like someone potentially kind of did worse onto the other rather than the other way around. But I feel like two people were still hurt regardless, but there hasn't been the understanding. I feel like there's been a gross misunderstanding between the two of you. I listened to the wrong people, they were wrong about you. Yeah, well, there's definitely been lots of people gossiping, most likely about your connection as well, and what they should be doing or shouldn't be doing. You know, whether they should break up or go through a divorce or separate from this other person that they're dealing with, this karmic partner or the karmic ex. I wasn't ready for what you was offering. And you see how that came out reverse? And we've got it underneath the Ace of Cups, on top of the Ace of Cups. This person is now ready for what you were offering, but are you ready to accept it? I'm getting that song, Are You Ready for Love by Elton John. This person wasn't ready for love. They weren't ready for your deep connection, the intimacy, the closeness between the two of you. You know, the requirement of them becoming emotionally available and vulnerable. I feel like that kind of scared them to death, I'm getting. What else here for Libra? Yeah, this really did scare this person. That's why they were always putting other people at arm's length. They were suspicious. Potentially your person may have been used in other connections. in the past maybe used for what they could provide other people, you know, especially if they were doing very well financially. So therefore they may have been like, well, I haven't been treated very well, so it gives me a right to treat other people poorly as well. And I feel like, you know, this has obviously come from a place of fear, most likely, and ego and everything else. But they know that they hurt the wrong person, which was you. Shame on me, I put others before you soon after I realised they were of no value to me. Well, yeah, well, we know that. You know, with that kind of 3 of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Cups, this person is basically full of regret and sorrow and guilt. Because they now recognise who you are, and it potentially could be a little bit too late for this person. Oh my gosh, look, bottom of the deck, I'm scared you will not accept me now. They are knowing that you are knowing of your worth. And if they come forward towards you, they've got to do it properly. We've both changed a great deal. I fear you've moved on from me. I'm still healing. I carry guilt for the way I mistreated you, and I never truly moved on, even though I appear so. So, wow, guys. Huge messages in there, okay? So obviously, please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest when it comes to this reading. So I hope that there was a message in there that did resonate for you, a few messages, if not the whole reading. So if you did enjoy, please like, share and subscribe, leave us a comment, and I'll eventually get back to you on those comments. A bit better late than never, but I will get back to you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourselves and speak to you very soon. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye now.